1. What is the primary function of a machine learning model in educational technology? A. To replace teachers. B. To optimize student learning paths. C. To reduce learning costs. D. To generate random assessments. 2. Which of the following is an important consideration when designing machine learning algorithms for curriculum development? A. Speed of the algorithm. B. Ethical implications and fairness. C. High computational cost. D. Data redundancy. 3. How does supervised learning differ from unsupervised learning in the context of educational assessments? A. Supervised learning requires labeled data, while unsupervised learning does not. B. Supervised learning focuses on clustering. Unsupervised focuses on regression. C. Supervised learning can only handle structured data. D. Unsupervised learning uses fewer data points than supervised learning. 4. In machine learning, what is the role of cross-validation in model evaluation? A. It helps to reduce model complexity. B. It splits the data into training and testing sets for accuracy measurement. C. It increases data variance. D. It decreases the overall computational time. 5. When implementing a machine learning model for language processing in educational tools, which of the following metrics is commonly used to evaluate model performance? A. Precision. B. Loss function. C. Overfitting rate. D. Data entropy. 6. In a machine learning application for mentoring, which of the following features is most important to ensure effective communication? A. Natural language generation for adaptive feedback. B. Data encryption for secure storage. C. High computational efficiency. D. Minimal user interface elements. 7. What is one major challenge of using machine learning in regulatory compliance for educational institutions? A. Difficulty in interpreting student behavior data. B. Ensuring that models are not biased or discriminatory. C. Lack of computational resources. D. Limited access to labeled data for training. 8. What is the purpose of using deep learning in educational platforms? A. To simplify complex algorithms. B. To enhance the recognition of patterns in large datasets. C. To eliminate human interaction from the platform. D. To replace traditional data processing techniques. 9. How can a machine learning model be used to improve adult learning strategies? A. By personalizing content delivery based on learner preferences. B. By randomly assigning students to different learning modules. C. By ignoring student feedback and focusing solely on test results. D. By increasing the difficulty of materials without adjustment. 10. In machine learning, what is the purpose of a confusion matrix in evaluating a model's performance? A. To visualize overfitting. B. To measure the model's predictive power. C. To provide a breakdown of correct and incorrect classifications. D. To define the model's learning rate. 11. When implementing machine learning in the context of regulatory compliance, what factor is most important? A. The accuracy of the model. B. The model's transparency and explainability. C. The computational power required. D. The speed at which the model processes data. 12. In the context of mentoring, how can machine learning improve feedback delivery? A. By providing personalized, timely feedback to each learner. B. By reducing the number of mentoring hours required. C. By eliminating human interaction. D. By enforcing uniform feedback for all students. 13. What is a primary advantage of using reinforcement learning in educational technology? A. It continuously adapts based on the learner's performance. B. It requires minimal computational resources. C. It can be used without labeled data. D. It provides static feedback. 14. Which type of machine learning is most appropriate for clustering learners based on performance? A. Reinforcement learning. B. Supervised learning. C. Unsupervised learning. D. Semi-supervised learning. 15. When training a machine learning model for a virtual tutor, which of the following is crucial? A. Using a large dataset with diverse examples. B. Minimizing the training data. C. Avoiding the use of validation data. D. Reducing the number of features. 16. What is an example of how machine learning can help in creating personalized learning paths for students? A. By recommending courses based on past performance. B. By allowing students to create their own assessments. C. By assigning random learning paths to each student. D. By offering static, one-size-fits-all learning materials. 17. In machine learning and curriculum development, which of the following is the most critical? A. Ensuring the model generalizes well to new unseen data. B. Overfitting the model to the training dataset. C. Ignoring learner diversity to focus on a single learning path. D. Decreasing the model's complexity to improve speed. 18. How does reinforcement learning benefit students in a learning environment? A. By helping them learn from trial and error. B. By providing a predefined curriculum. C. By focusing on speed rather than content accuracy. D. By minimizing the number of data points required. 19. What is one of the key challenges when implementing machine learning in adult education? A. Lack of interest from learners. B. Difficulty in gathering sufficient data for training. C. Inability to analyze past learning behaviors. D. Lack of computational power. 20. In an educational setting, why is it important to ensure that machine learning models are interpretable? A. To make decisions transparent to educators and students. B. To improve the accuracy of predictions. C. To reduce the need for data pre-processing. To speed up the learning process. 21. Which machine learning technique is best for making predictions based on historical student performance data? A. Regression analysis. B. K-means clustering. C. Principal component analysis. D. Decision trees. 22. How does machine learning enhance the regulatory compliance process in educational institutions? A. By automating reporting and ensuring adherence to standards. B. By eliminating the need for manual audits. C. By reducing the number of staff required. D. By providing randomized compliance checks. 23. What role does feature selection play in machine learning for educational purposes? A. It helps to identify the most relevant variables for predictions. B. It increases the size of the training dataset. C. It eliminates the need for data pre-processing. D. It decreases the performance of the model. 24. In supervised learning, what is typically used to train the model? A. Unlabeled data. E. Data with known outcomes or labels. C. Data that is randomly sampled. D. Data with missing values. 25. Which of the following is an example of using machine learning to enhance curriculum development? A. Analyzing student feedback to adapt course content dynamically. B. Assigning fixed course content to all students. C. Automatically grading papers with no human oversight. D. Reducing the number of available courses. 26. What is a key advantage of using deep learning algorithms in educational tools? A. ability to learn directly from raw data such as images or audio. B. Reduced need for large datasets. C. Easier model interpretation. D. Lower computational resource requirements. 27. How can natural language processing improve communication in machine learning applications? A. By enabling automated generation of personalized content. B. By removing all human interactions. C. By eliminating errors in data processing. D. By providing fixed responses for all learners. 28. In the context of mentoring, what does a machine learning-based model need to focus on? A. Providing feedback based on real-time learner performance. B. Giving one-size-fits-all solutions for all learners. C. Reducing the number of feedback iterations. D. Ignoring previous learner interactions. 29. What is the function of overfitting in machine learning models? A. It leads to better model generalization. B. It makes the model too complex and unable to generalize well. C. It increases model accuracy on unseen data. D. It reduces the model's ability to memorize specific data. 30. What is a key factor in ensuring ethical machine learning applications in education? A. Ensuring transparency and fairness in data collection and model predictions. B. Focusing on computational speed. C. Ignoring biases in historical data. D. Prioritizing model complexity over clarity. 31. How does deep learning help in assessing student engagement in online learning environments? A. By recognizing patterns in student interactions and engagement levels. B. By reducing the need for real-time assessments. C. By limiting the amount of data required. E. By providing static content based on historical data.